Picture this. You're drinking your supersized iced frappuccino. The sun is shining, your phone's buzzing with 27 notifications from TikTok, and suddenly, the emergency alert system blares from your TV. The news anchor, looking paler than usual, says 6 words that sound like the plot of a straight-to-DVD movie. Iran has invaded the United States. Now, some of you might be thinking, that's as likely as finding a parking spot in downtown DC on a Saturday. And, spoiler alert, you're right. In today's What If, we're suspending reality to explore the deeply improbable scenario. What if Iran actually invaded the United States? This isn't just about strategy, it's about sheer, mind-boggling logistical challenges and a clash of civilizations like you've never seen. Let's get things straight. An invasion is all about the logistics. It's the boring part of warfare. Moving soldiers, tanks, and, most importantly, enough food to support a prolonged operation. To pull this off, Iran would need to cross one of two very large oceans. Now let's look at their fleet. The Iranian Navy, while capable in regional defense, is designed for the shallow waters of the Persian Gulf, not for transoceanic power projection. Their biggest warships, corvettes and destroyers that are respectable, for escort duty near their own coast. Their largest ships are technically frigates and destroyers, but unlike the majority of modern navies around the world, Iran does not possess any aircraft carriers. Okay, let's pretend we used movie magic and the entire Iranian military just appeared. Where would they even land? The East Coast is protected by the entire North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, making that a non-starter. The West Coast is a Pacific powerhouse. A southern landing through Mexico? Good luck with that terrain and political chaos. What about Alaska? Sure, if they like freezing and fighting grizzly bears. Let's assume somehow they managed a limited landing on the East Coast near Washington, D.C., the political heart of America. Their first challenge wouldn't be fighting the U.S. military. It would be the infrastructure. U.S. highways are massive, confusing, and constantly under construction. Picture Iranian tanks trying to navigate the notorious mixing bowls of the D.C. area highway system, or navigating the New Jersey Turnpike toll booths during rush hour. Do we take 495 North or 495 East? I forgot my Easy Pass. And let's not forget the existential crisis of American suburbs, row upon row of identical, winding streets. Good luck getting from Target to Walmart. The psychological toll alone would be immense. Now the reality check. The U.S. military doesn't do slow. Their response would be overwhelming, devastating, and incredibly loud. The very moment the invasion alert sounded, every aircraft carrier strike group, every missile silo, every fighter squadron would be activated. The National Guard would be deployed, strategic command centers would execute well-rehearsed defense plans. Let's compare the numbers again. Iran's Air Force has maybe 300 combat aircraft, many of them aged. The U.S. military has over 13,000 aircraft. That's more than double the second, third, and fourth place air forces in the world combined. The outcome of any air battle would be decided in minutes. Iranian forces on the ground would have absolutely zero air protection. They'd be facing constant attacks from A-10 Warthogs, drones, and B-2 stealth bombers that they couldn't even see until they were bombed. It wouldn't be a fight, it would be a very bad day at the office. Even if, and this is a if, some Iranian troops somehow managed to make significant ground, what then? They'd be in the heart of a country that is geographically designed to defeat invaders. The U.S. is a continent with incredibly diverse and challenging terrain. Forget the U.S. military for a second. The environment alone is hostile. The Florida Everglades, home to thousands of apex predators that don't care what uniform you're wearing. The vast Appalachian forests, perfect for ambushes. The Great Plains, hundreds of miles of flat land where you can see an army coming from days away. And the Rocky Mountains? They'd make the Alps look like a gentle walk in the park. The logistics of maintaining and supplying an army within this massive, unfamiliar landmass would be an absolute nightmare. Now for the final and maybe most distinctly American reason why an invasion of the United States by Iran would prove to be so difficult. The civilian population. The official military answer is the Second Amendment. In the fictional world of Red Dawn, every high school student becomes a guerrilla fighter. In reality, the United States has one of the most heavily armed civilian population on the planet. It is estimated there are over 400 million privately owned firearms in the United States. That's more guns than people. Iranian soldiers, already facing a terrifying military and hostile terrain, would also have to worry about the majority of the civilian population. Every town, every suburb, every city would be a potential hot zone of resistance. The sheer number of potential civilian combatants, motivated on familiar ground, makes any idea of sustained occupation a complete fantasy. The bottom line? An Iranian invasion of the United States is less of a what if and more of a not possible. It breaks every rule of physics and especially logistics. The United States has a massive and highly formidable military, specifically designed to stop across-the-ocean threats. Its geography is defensive armor, its technology is vastly superior, and its people, well, they're the people of Home Alone and The Walking Dead combined. But hey, the idea is fascinating, right? It shows us just how incredibly big and protected the United States is. What are your thoughts? How far do you think an Iranian invasion could get? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration.